those who continued. Hi everyone, my name is Chaps. I am misinformation.blog on Facebook, Instagram, and my website. I'm glad to see you again today. For this video, I'm going to share with you my purchase from the fall collection. I know everyone already posted their own makeup collection from the fall edition, and yet here I am, really late. But I'm not going to share with you the eyeshadows. It seems like everyone already posted about it. Plus the fact that I am not really a fan of Dio's eyeshadow anymore. So for this collection, I'm actually going to share with you their lipsticks and eyeliner, plus the other two makeups that I got. So without further ado, let's start with the Dio Show 24-hour Stylo. This is waterproof. It's 836. Basically, they already have the eyeliner for a few months now, and this one is from the fall collection. It's limited. Compared with the other eyeliners, this one is actually metallic, and we all know that if you use waterproof and long-wearing eyeliner that is actually metallic, it tends to not be as long-wearing as the matte formulas. And so even though I love the packaging and I love the color of this eyeliner, I think the major difference and the major con of this eyeliner is the longevity. It's not as long-wearing as the other eyeliners, especially the matte ones, which is actually expected. Plus the fact that because it's metallic, the color is not that pigmented compared with the matte formulas. So let's see what I'm talking about. It says here 24 hours. I have to disagree because after 3 to 4 hours of wearing it on my eyes, I sweat a bit and I have to reapply it on my waterline. And after 3 to 4 hours again, I have to reapply. It's not really because it disappeared. It's like a part of it is actually faded. I really want my eyes to sparkle and to look alive, and so I just have to reapply it. The good thing about it though is that you don't need to apply a lot for your eyes to pop. You just need a few seconds to apply this one. But if I'll compare it with NARS's larger than life eyeliner, definitely NARS will beat Dio. Despite its beautiful formula and lovely shade, if ever I have the chance to buy this again, I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it simply because NARS won over Dio. So let's see. This is the packaging. I think the best part about this product is its packaging. Look at this. It is retractable. You just have to pull out this part. So it has a cap and twist it. There it is. This is the product inside. Okay, let's swatch it. Platinum pink, I believe, in the description, but I'm kind of colorblind. I actually see platinum gray or silver, something like that. It's like rose gold at times when it's hit by the light. Okay, so on the other end of the eyeliner, you'll see this smudger. So you can just use this to smudge the eyeliner or use it as an eyeshadow. Overall, packaging is great. Formula is perfect. It's just that I'm actually comparing it with NARS and Shiseido. And if I'll also compare it with Shiseido, I think Shiseido will definitely beat both NARS and Dio because Shiseido is waterproof, simple in packaging. and you don't have to really reapply. It will last longer. In fact, both NARS and Shiseido are the same in terms of formula before, but unfortunately NARS changed its formula. They reformulated. It's not retractable anymore. You have to sharpen the pencil. That caused the product to not be as good as the original formula. And now that I already tried Shiseido as well, I must say that though this is worth trying because I don't have this shade yet, I don't think this is a product that I cannot live without. So this is the first one. Next, I did not purchase any eyeshadow like what I said, but I was really tempted because I love the duo chrome that I saw from the collection. And despite the temptation and all the posts you guys have made on YouTube and everywhere, I just decided to not get any eyeshadow because I collected eyeshadows for 2 years and I gave them all away. I believe I gave away 11 eyeshadows and it's worth around 50,000 pesos here in the Philippines. And because I know how much I've wasted already, I don't want to risk anymore. I think the major reason why I'm not purchasing any eyeshadow anymore, despite the beautiful formula it has at the moment compared to the ones I got before, I'm just comparing how Dio's eyeshadow formula is and the other eyeshadows I have. And I must say, for its price, I can already buy an eyeshadow with more colors and with better pigments. And we all know that when you say Dio eyeshadow, it's usually light, subtle, and it tends to not stay longer. So this is me sour graping, but at the end of the day, it's more like I have wasted a lot of money and I don't want to waste more in the future and blame myself again. This is why I just got lipsticks instead. And this is the first one that I got. It's 733 Swift. It's an Ultra Care liquid lipstick. But don't get me wrong, this is not the lipstick that we all know, the liquid lipstick that we all know, wherein it's smudge proof and transfer proof. It's not. I'm actually surprised that it's not. It's more like a liquid lipstick that has skincare properties. It's more like that. At the same time, it's long wearing, but it's very lightweight to the point that you feel that you have lip balm on your lips, and yet it's not sticky or heavy. It's like you wear it, then you forget it. You'll have it on your lips. It has this lovely texture that I have never encountered before, especially in terms of the liquid lipsticks I already have. And most of the time when you say liquid lipsticks, they're transfer proof and smudge proof, but this one is actually satiny and light, long wearing, but comfortable. It's hard to really explain it, but this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is what the brush or the applicator looks like. It's a vibrant orange. I have Lady Danger and some lipstick with a different formula, but this is the only one that I got. This is the first time I got an Ultra Care liquid lipstick. I love it because it's comfortable on the lips. I love it because it's long wearing. Just don't eat anything with oil. Despite drinking water, it's still there. It has amazing skincare properties that will help in soothing and taking care or treating your lips. It's part of the Rouge collection. It's Rouge Duo. It says here it has flower oil and it's ultra weightless. Yes, and it says here it has a velvet finish. It is not transfer proof, but look at how it can actually stay. And if you notice, the texture or the shade becomes oily. It's like someone put oil on my skin. The best part, it has scent, though I know most of you guys don't like scent on your skincare or your body. It has this soothing scent that I really love. So who is this lipstick for? This is for someone who wants a liquid lipstick for precision. It's easy to apply lipstick when you're actually using a doe foot applicator. It's for someone who wants a soothing feeling and scent from a liquid lipstick. And finally, it's for someone who wants to make their lips look sexy. It does not make your lips look extra thin, but it actually makes your lips a bit juicy, maybe because of the oil or the skincare components it has. But I really feel sexy whenever I wear this one. Love it. I did not expect that I would love another lipstick from Dior, because I have a lot of lipsticks and some are actually from Dior, but I don't really have a lot of lipsticks with skincare properties, and I'm just glad that I have this. Next, another lipstick, Ultra Rouge, which I'm wearing at the moment. This is actually a beige, as you can see or maybe noticed by now. I don't think this is beige. I think it's like a brown orange with warm undertone, and it actually reminds me of pumpkin, but a rotten one. No kidding. But I mean, like, it's like a mustard that's lighter and brownish. It's like a dirty mud with a hint of orange. I'm not really sure, but it has a canage pattern. Then the CD logo, of course. And this is how it looks like. Let's watch it. Is that beige for you guys? I bought this lipstick because when I saw the swatch for this lipstick, I actually saw beige, and I said I really have to buy it because it's unique. But to my surprise, it's not really beige. It's really brown with a hint of orange undertone. But then again, it made the lipstick extra cooler because of its uniqueness. For me, it actually became better that it's not just beige or it's not just dark brown. I love the shades that I got because they actually define fall. This is really a shade from the fall collection. I just like that I thought it was actually dark or fierce or strong for me. It's easy to wear it, and it's automatically considered as a nude lipstick, which is actually best to pair with darker eyeshadows. And so all along I thought, ooh, I bought two strong and vibrant lipsticks, but no, it seems like I bought one that is actually considered as nude. And as you can see, I'm wearing it right now. I have dark eyes and the lips are actually considered nude. I guess they complement each other as well. In terms of the formula, I cannot say anything bad about it. I guess it's surprising that it feels lightweight despite putting a lot on your lips. It's pigmented, yes, but you really have to add more strokes for it to be seen. As a scent, I actually have one of this. I bought it like 4 or 5 years ago and it's pink and I love it. I think the only difference that they have is this one is actually more lightweight. Both of them have the same scent, but the other one I bought is stronger. This one can only be smelled when you actually open the lipstick, but once it's on your lips, you can't smell it that much. But the first one I got years ago is stronger, and you can actually smell it even though it's already on your lips. And also in terms of pigment, I believe that one is actually better as well, the first one I got, because it's more pigmented. You don't really have to apply a lot. But in terms of the shade, like the Surprise, this one is better because it has a better undertone. That other one is just, you know, basic. This is a basic color. But overall, in terms of hydration, in terms of moisture, in terms of the formula, the skincare properties, I think this one is better. And that is one thing that Dio is really proud of lately. They make most of their products really natural and with added skincare benefits. Finally, in terms of pigment and longevity, I guess that other one will actually win. Simply because when you drink water, it's gone. Again, maybe because it tends to be considered as muted. The color of my lips are actually closer to this shade, and so maybe that's why I have to really reapply it like after 4 to 6 hours. I believe it says here 12-hour long wear, yes. Weightless wear, yes, definitely. But in terms of really staying longer than usual, it's not. But the other one that I bought, it's long wearing and it stays even though you drink water. So those are the differences. But again, this is limited, so maybe it has a different formula. But at the end of the day, this lipstick will win in terms of skincare properties it has. The older lipstick I have is actually around 4 or 5 years old by now, and the lipstick is still okay, and it does not have any crack or it did not break or anything. And at the end of the day, even the scent is actually good. I think people will say that it's already expired, but no, most of my Dio lipsticks will actually last me more than 5 years. Okay, so those are the products that I got from the fall collection. Now let's move on to the makeups I got that are actually not from the collection anymore, but I really love these products. I'm so excited to share them with you. First is the Dio Forever Couture Luminizer. I got the 03 Pearlescent Glow. I know, I'm really late, and I know a lot of you already posted about this one, but I just want to share. First and foremost, this luminizer is really not one of my options. I really don't want to buy it because I wasn't a fan of Dio's luminizer for a long time. But lately, after I tried Dio's Backstage highlighter, I was instantly a fan, and it caused me to really want to buy more highlighters from them. When I first heard about this, I wasn't that excited, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna purchase it, simply because I know that Dio luminizers are really subtle and wet, and glitters are not evident. And apparently, I like highlighters that are blinding, glitters are booming, and everything is just obvious. I want my highlighters to scream and shout from the top of their lungs. When I asked Kath, the one who assists me from Dio SM Aura Philippines, when I asked her for the swatches, I was actually in love with 03, simply because it's different. But I have to wait. I have to wait some more and check out your reviews and let me know what you think about the products. And what caused me to purchase this highlighter is the fact that a lot of you recommended it. That's one. Second, it has skincare properties. And third, I saw the swatches and I know that it's not subtle. I know in my heart it's blinding, and I'm gonna prove it to you. They changed the packaging. It's in a canage pattern, and I think it's easier to clean compared to the older highlighters. And it has a mirror inside, no more brush, and this is how it looks like. When you open it, there's a mirror, and this is 03. Watch. Okay, as you can see, compared to other highlighters, it's not as blinding or as thick as the others. And here it is. Technically, it's still considered as subtle. The glitters are not as chunky as the other highlighters. But if you notice, there's actually a hint of Duochrome on the swatch. There are many glitters that are colored blue, purple, pink, and the main color or the main shade of this highlighter is more like white with a hint of purple cool undertone. It's more like that. And when you apply it on your face or on your skin, it's really gonna brighten your face and it's really gonna highlight everything. And it's in a good way because glitters are not chunky and highlight is not matte or dry. It's actually a bit wet, subtle, and yet screaming. Screaming in a very classy way. It says here it helps in making your makeup long wearing because it has skincare properties. This is actually Duo Forever, which means it has fancy extracts that will also help you in treating your acne. And it won't clog your pores. It will help in moisturizing your skin. I have this makeup on for like 6 to 8 hours now, and highlighter is still there. Subtle, but it's there. It says here it's radiant and it has pearlescent pigment. Yes, I love that it says here it has 99% natural origin for the pigments, and it blends. Yes, exactly, it blends seamlessly with the skin. It doesn't have any SPF though, but it's very long wearing and comfortable on the skin. It does not make your skin look dry. It will just make your skin look healthy and glowing. Last but not the least, I'm not sure if you guys already know, but I am actually collecting this Forever Skin Glow Cushion. I already have the Duomania and the Duomania Gold and the other cushion powders, and this will just complete my collection. At first, again, I'm not that excited to get this, and to be honest with you, if I'm not into collecting these cushions, I'm not gonna buy it. Not because it's not a good product, but because I don't really think I need a cushion, especially now that I'm at home. This one. Second, I feel like my skin is not that nice for me to actually dare to use cushions. We all know that cushions will actually highlight your face, show your skin, show your pores instead of hiding them. And sometimes my insecurities are getting into me and I tend to want to hide my pores and my flaws instead. And so this is not the perfect product for that agenda, right? So cushion is the last product I'm gonna get. And finally, because I already have like 2 or 3 cushions here in my collection, I don't think I need another one. But I bought it because, one, despite me not having a perfect skin, every time I apply or use these cushions, I tend to have a better skin the next day. Though this one has a downside because it has SPF 50 and I'm not supposed to use any SPF that is actually more than 35 because I tend to have problems whenever I do that. And so I'm a bit scared because I just applied it today and I'm not really sure if it's gonna work well with me. Another reason why I'm buying it is because I can't afford a Duo bag, and this is the closest way that I can actually see or, you know, try something from Duo. This is actually a Duo Canage pattern that is also patterned from their bag, and this is the closest I can get, you know, to have a Duo piece in my heart. I'm gonna buy it. And finally, I know Skin Glow. I've been using it for months now, and I must say that it really helped in treating my acne, and it's good. It makes my skin glowing. and I really love its formula and its scent. But earlier today when I used it, I did not smell any scent. It feels so light on my skin. It doesn't look dry compared with Deomania and Deomania Gold that are actually matte. This one is glowing and luminous. And also, despite the fact that this is technically nonsense as of the moment, I know in the future I'm gonna use this, change it every time I go out, depending on the color of my bag or the color of my outfit, and bring it with me everywhere, and we'll have a lot of OOTD photos. And that's the only thing that I look forward to, and it already makes me so happy. Also, one good thing about the Dior cushion, it's refillable, so you don't have to really buy the whole container. Just have to buy a refill for their cushions, except for the powder. You don't have a refill for their powder yet. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It's not leather, but it's more like a satin ganache pattern, just like the highlighter. It's thicker and a bit heavier compared to the luminizer. And then when you open it, there's a sponge inside, or an applicator. And then when you open it, it says here forever. So how do I use the cushion? First, I don't use the sponge at all. I just use my finger. So I dip my finger gently on the cushion, and then I apply it on my face. Usually I dip it for like 5 to 7 times to cover the face and the neck area. And I just spread it evenly using my fingers and making sure my fingers are warm, and I can easily spread it without looking patchy, and I just make sure that I blend it easily using my hands. So I don't use the sponge because for me it's a waste of product, and I think it's not doing its job to really blend. Plus I don't like the mess it makes. And also, usually you just have to prepare a wipe for you, a wet wipe beside you whenever you use the cushion, to avoid dirt or mess on your product. So every time you apply the makeup on your face, you wipe your hands or wet your hands to make sure that your hands are clean before you dip it again to the cushion. So that's how I do it. And it leaves my skin younger looking with a bit of glow. Pores and flaws can still be seen, but definitely there's luminosity, and the skin looks firmer and glowing. It's actually Skin Glow, which has the same formula with the Skin Glow foundation. But if you compare the two of them, Skin Glow foundation will actually leave your skin satin and glowing, and yet flaws can already be concealed. But with the cushion, as usual, it's glowing and all, but flaws can still be seen. And it's very common for cushions. Both of them have the same formula and skincare properties as usual, but I believe because cushion is lighter and its texture is not as thick as the foundation, I believe the percentage of its skincare properties is more compared to what they put in the foundation. This comes from the Deo Forever line, which means the common denominator is the Pansy extract and the fact that it has skincare and natural ingredients in it. It says here it gives you radiance, hydration, and freshness. Yes, for the 24 hours of seduction, because I don't have to really reapply. Once it sets, it's already good to go. It says here flawless coverage, and you have to disagree because it won't leave your skin flawless. Your Scars can still be seen if you look closely, but if you have a good lighting and your camera is quite far from your face, it can't be seen anymore. But if you really look closely, scars can still be seen. It can hide pores for sure, but it's not to the point that it actually looks like you have foundation on. You can still look like you have no makeup on. So this is 0N, and technically I'm supposed to get the 1CR shade. And because this cushion doesn't have one, their cushions here in the Philippines don't have 1CR at all, I have to get 0N, because when I get 1N or 2N, I tend to look yellow or darker, because eventually it will oxidize and I will look darker. And so I always choose 0N, despite the fact that I'm not supposed to really get 0N. I'm supposed to get 1N, which is the equivalent of 1CR. But this one is way better, just for me to look like my real color over time. It won't change, it won't oxidize that much on me. For those who have cool undertone, please choose 1CR or other cool undertone shades. And for those who have neutral undertone, choose one shade lighter if you tend to put bronzer or blush. I'm so glad that you joined me again today. But before I leave you guys, I want to share with you #misinformation lessons. As you all noticed, I'm not posting for a few weeks now, and it takes me some time to actually post and vlog lately. And one of the reasons is because I am having anxiety because of what's happening all over the world.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
And despite the fact that I think I'm actually close to God and know a lot about Him, anxiety and depression are still kicking in. And I'm not posting lately because I don't feel like it. I just think that there's no reason for me to...
Because a vision softly creeping.
I actually think that there's no reason for me to post anymore. I think that people are not appreciating what I do. For some reason, vlogging became harder for me because I'm not doing it for God anymore. I'm already doing it for attention. I'm already doing it for the wrong reasons. And now that I'm vlogging again and I'm gonna edit again, I can really see the power of perseverance. We will all have our own struggles and problems, but at the end of the day, the people who will win this battle are those who persevere. Those who continued despite the trials, those who smiled despite the loneliness, those who kept on going despite the hardships. Problems are inevitable, trials are inevitable, especially now that COVID is around. But one thing should exist for all of us to be okay, and that is to persevere. Cry and then move on. Be sad and then move on. But don't let those emotions linger. Don't let them stay that long. Even if you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. Don't do it for other people. Do it because you're happy. If you feel like you don't like to eat this or do that, then just do what you're supposed to do. Just do what you need to do. Yes, I understand you don't want to work or you don't want to do your hobbies anymore, but just try. Try it one step at a time and see. Maybe you'll find another reason to be excited, for another exciting thing to look forward to, another day for you to move on and fight again. It's okay to be sad, but it's not okay to be sad all the time. It's okay to feel stressed, but it's not okay if all you do is to worry about tomorrow. So let's just live for today and do the things we enjoy for the meantime. and then let's just worry about tomorrow, the next day. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm saying this from experience. And I'm not saying that I am as perfect and as happy as what I'm trying to tell you now. Let's try. Let's try to walk slowly. At least there's progress, or persevere every day. Because at the end of the day, our future self will thank us for not giving up. And I hope and pray that whenever you feel like sadness is eating you, you hold on to Him more and more each day, and then find the reason why you still have to persevere and move on. There are a lot of reasons, believe me or not. So let's not cloud our thoughts with a lot of negativity. Just stay happy. Do the things that make you happy. If it's music, movies, whatever it is, do it. Just find a way for you to be happy, then persevere, then move on, and keep on going. And I hope that you take this as a sign to do the things to stop doing because of anxiety and depression. And I hope you take this as the perfect opportunity to start on that project that you've been waiting to start all along. You can do it. I can do it as well. I hope to see you on the next vlog. God bless you. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Focus on the goal, aim for the prize.
Let's eat.
Connect with me on Facebook, DM me on Instagram, or learn more about me on my blog, misinformation.blog. See ya!